Hey everyone, Andrew here with ACR Protect with the one, the only,
Hello everybody.
Randall from Randall's Little Adventures. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too.
Well, we are back at Sam Rayburn Lake Reservoir. Is it
Right.
reservoir? Yeah. For what we're calling the Texas meetup. And if you're not here, well, you're not living your best life, because look at that. That's right behind us. This is our camp.
Oh, yeah.
and that's the lake. Don't worry, we have our kayaks. That's the benefit. That's what we deal with all summer long, so we can go kayaking in mid-November.
While everybody else is chopping firewood up north, we're actually able to go outside and enjoy it.
It's snowing. It's snowing in some places, and I'm gonna be wearing those hideous pink flamingo shorts just for mainly, and I've already got the vest on. So we're just
good to go.
We're good to go. So gang, stand by. We got a lot of different stuff we're going to do over the next couple days. We will catch you later. We'll see ya. All right, gang. Home for the night. Getting good view of the part of the lake right here. You can see Randall's right over here. He's got his cot tent set up with that Light Fighter 2 tent on top. I'm over here. I do have the rain fly on, only just for some privacy. Don't really have it staked out. We're expecting nice weather for the trip. Again, you got this big open vestibule, and what's nice, you look out and see that. That'll be nice in the morning. Again, this is the close to nature. The zippers work really well. I've got a little Z-pad in there. I've got a military whoopee and just my sleeping bag liner and my pillow, my bag, my water shoes. That's it. This will be home for the next couple days. Again, look at that view. All right, gang, we'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, gang, I'd say this came in handy for the million pieces of wood that Randall brought us for the next 2 nights. My wife just put this together. It's made out of waxed canvas and some nylon strapping, but we got all this set up here in what? Couple minutes?
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Couple minutes. So we're gonna try this out all weekend. The wife said use it, abuse it, see how it works. We're putting it to the test, and it's doing a good job. See you in a bit. All right, gang. So you got our little fire ring here. Our massive stack of firewood compliments of Randall. Again, look at this view. This is where I'm sitting. I'm sitting right here. This is what I'm looking at. It is gorgeous. All right, so we showed you the view, showed you the stack of firewood. I'm crazy hair, crazy eyebrows. It's nice. You can see the shenanigans that are about to happen. We got Randall's kayak right here, and I think we're a little what's the word I'm thinking of? We had high hopes to try to get a kayak in this afternoon. Before chow, but we are creeping up. It's about 3:30 right now, and we have 2 hours before it's dark.
Most.
Before it's dark,
It will be pitch black out here in 2 hours.
Yeah, so I think in the morning. We'll go for a paddle and see what's what. Maybe go for a couple tomorrow, because we're not doing one but 2.
First
overnight.
time ever for us.
Yes, and of course, it wouldn't be a ACR Protect Randall's Little Adventure video without good beers, and so I brought Randall some of this Little Green Boat West Coast style IPA, and it's out of the hill country here in Texas, which is out by Austin and such. Comes in at 7%, and like I said, it's probably my favorite West Coast style beer.
It's really good.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers to y'all.
All right. Well, we got Randall doing the hard work here. I'm sitting on my dead ass. And this is oak, right?
What's that? Yeah.
Oak? Yeah. He got some good old dry oak here. We're gonna get a fire going. A little bit of a breeze out here. Don't worry, I did bring some of my ever so epic pine so that we can all smell like pine pitch later. But we're gonna get this fire going.
Because it was flat and it didn't look like the other one, I thought it was something different.
So it looks like Randall's got a little bit of a fire starter there. And you know what? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
This wind is bad.
It is. It's kind of trying to get a...
It's not horrendous, but it's just bad enough to make stuff hard.
Oh, there we yeah, now that wind's died down for a second there.
Ooh wee. Damn lighter's about to explode in my hand.
I got a torch. You want me to go grab that?
Yeah, that'd
Yep.
probably be handy.
All right, stand fast, gang. All right. Through the power of editing,
Watch this.
there we go. A little bit of a fire starter.
Yeah, we're not playing around with this wind.
Little torch lighter.
A little bit of paper towel.
Little paper towel. You don't need a little fire bellows today. Not with
No.
this wind. Oh, he can't go wrong with that pine. You could probably take that torch to the end of the pine and it'll
Probably.
catch.
Come on, light. It's just the wind.
Well, like we said earlier, you know, we're expecting nice weather most of the trip, so we got to have something go against us, you know. You want me to stand my fat ass over here to the right?
It lights and then the wind immediately puts it back out. It's lit on this other side, so.
There we go.
How about you?
Oh, there we go.
It's a little high. But
So we're creeping up on 4:30,
yes, and it's getting dark.
and yeah, yep. First fire of the Texas meetup camp. Thank you, Randall.
I worked long and hard on that fire, sir.
Yes, you did. All right, we'll bring you back here in a bit. Yeah. All right, gang. So,
Hope nobody sees it.
right? I don't care. I don't give a shit. So, Randall brought a beer that I have not had yet by New Belgium Hop Dynasty IPA. This one's a heavy one. This is at 8.5. They're out of Fort Collins, Colorado. We've had lots of
Yeah,
New
they're
Belgium beers.
Delicious.
Their IPAs are always on point. They're always so good. So we're going to crack this open. Some of that stuff off there. What is in there? the wind just picked up. Pretty sure it blew some shit in my beer here. But let's get this cracked open. Oh, that smells good.
Is
Cheers,
tasty.
sir.
Cheers.
Cheers to all of y'all. Cheers to our friend over here who will be unnamed.
I told you.
That's good.
Told you.
That's a good beer. Take a look at that. If you can find that one. Was this in a multi-pack?
It was in a multi-pack, yeah.
Okay. Do they sell it individually?
I have no idea. They need to.
That's usually what they do with these multi-packs. They put like one or two good ones in there, and then they put the ass ones in there too. And then you're like, I gotta.
Nice thing about New Belgium, though, they don't really have any ass ones.
No, most of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Other than, I don't like the Tropic Force. I don't like that. That's not one of my favorites. The Juice Force is about as much as I got. Yeah, and you can't drink too many of those. So, gang, we got the fire going. The wind's blowing, and we're going to what we're going to do here shortly is we're going to take a tour of this tent right here in the video and take a look and see what's inside there. All right, we'll catch y'all here in a bit. All right, gang, we had to cut that live down so we could get in on these jalapeno poppers. Oh yeah, round one. All right, well, it's starting to look like Bigfoot video because it's dark and grainy, but had a good night. People are starting to crash. I am too. I'm gonna lay it down. If anything exciting happens, I'll let you know. If not, we'll catch you in the morning for coffee. We'll see ya. Good morning. Slept pretty good. Had to get up and piss about 3 times last night. I'm gonna blame the couple beers we had. Let me show you the view I see this morning. Stand by. Look at that. There we go. You can see the wall of the tent. I'm just got the sun coming up. Beautiful, calm lake. Should be good for a paddle here shortly. We'll see y'all for coffee in a bit. All right, let's get some coffee going. So what I like to do, I do a package of the Copico and then just another instant regular coffee because this is kind of sweet. I want it a little bit stronger. Randall and gang are over there. Randall's using his little Elizabeth stove, getting his coffee going. If I haven't mentioned it, this is an amazing park. It really is. It's just a beautiful spot. Randall knows how to cook it. Right on top there. What I really, the best combination is the Copico with the Nescafe hazelnut. That's a pretty good combo. Give it just a minute, and I'll bring you back. And just like that, we've got some boiling water. These little pocket stoves are pretty awesome. They work really well.
Her last name is, she never changed her name, it's Manuel. So we never moved. Car test comes out and it's like,
Sure we can see all that.
okay.
Let's see.
It's legal. Same camper, 2 different people.
Yeah, when I talked to the guy yesterday from over there to here, he didn't even ask my name or nothing. I guess he just assumed. Well, if he's with the party that's gonna camp there.
Because when I came in, no one was at the office.
Usually not this time of year.
There
I
we
was
go.
surprised based on what
I was kind of, you didn't really get to see that pour. I apologize.
So how do you do
Put that back on there. Try to keep that warm for
as soon as you pull in,
anybody that wants some
immediately to the
coffee.
right is where the guy-
Again, one of the many uses for a bandana there.
Yeah, that's where he stays. He's got that yellow or red
Little-
little box on.
If you're new to the
So we went
channel,
back and said, "We'll go look at something like
the cook set I use here is the Pathfinder set. It's the
18.
has the fire starters and the canteen, stainless steel canteen, and the wood burning stove and and all that. But I combined it with this little isobutane fuel because it's just faster. So here we go. We got a nice cup of coffee mixed up here. We'll go join the rest of the gang and have a couple sips. We'll see you in a few. All right, gang. Well, Randall's feeling a little more human. He's got his coffee going here. That makes a difference. Got the sun just beating down on us, but we also have a fire. It actually feels kind of good.
It feels good.
It feels pretty good this morning. I think we'll have a cup of coffee or two, and then we'll get out on this water.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It is very calm. It looks really good out there. So, all right, gang. Have a good day. We'll see you later. I told you it's calm out there. We're gonna put in right on that beach. Go see what's what. All right, gang. It's about that time. Brought the kayaks down. Look at that water. It's beautiful. Let you see the hull that we made these kayaks from. There's our camp up there. So definitely got our steps in walking the kayaks down here. Nice sandy beach. It's very compacted. Probably get over there, explore a little bit. All right, see you in a bit. All right, guys. Andrew with ACR Protect Kayak over here at Sam Rayburn. Look at this glass water. Amazing. We got Randall over here with his pedal drive kayak. Got some of our other buddies over here getting ready to launch. It's very, very beachy, but the once you get into the water, you start sinking. So it was kind of a challenge to get into the kayak. But look at this water. We're gonna go explore, and we'll find you here in a bit. All right, now we got 4 kayaks in the water here. Is there a name for that cove, Randall, that we're in? Is it just part of Mill Creek?
Yeah, this whole area is just part of Mill Creek.
So we're gonna go around this point over here to the left. Randall says if we go around the point to the right, we find more wildlife of the dinosaur type. We may venture over there anyhow. But this is a beautiful, beautiful lake. You're only seeing a fraction of what this is. This lake is huge. Like I said, I think it's the largest lake inside of Texas. I think Toledo Bend is bigger, but that shares borders with Louisiana. So it's still pretty calm. We're getting a little bit of a chop. I'm going to turn so you can see Randall here. He's getting ready to come into frame. That pedal drive kayak, he's got his rod right there for fishing game. Yes, he does have his fishing license. Hopefully he catches dinner tonight. We'll see. That pedal drive's pretty good. He's got that rudder on there. This is a beautiful lake. Learned from Randall that though houses can be built on the lake, you cannot have a dock. So I find that interesting. The lake isn't full of docks. There's just a handful of them. So I'm gonna spin you around, let you kind of see around this side here. Look at that.
I think these paddles are a lot better than the other ones I have.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't have to put it up as high.
Nice. Yeah, Billy's out trying some new paddles. He picked up some paddles, I think on Facebook Marketplace. Now that wind's picking up, feel that. It'll definitely change the chop of this water super fast because it's such a big lake. So we're gonna go around to the other point, to the other part of the park, I think, and see what's going on over there. Randall will probably drop a line in the water and see what's what. All right, we'll catch y'all here in a bit. All right, here we are. Lunchtime. We kind of skipped breakfast. We got some bacon. Gonna have some bacon burgers going on here. It doesn't get any better than that. Special thanks to Brian for cooking this afternoon on his Partner Steel stove. The thing's pretty badass. All right, gang, we're gonna get a little tour of the facility here. As you can see, we got our fire pit. We still have plenty of wood to burn for this evening. We still got a little hot fire going on here. Come around over here. We did set up the hammock. You know, caught a little nap earlier. Come over here. We got my kayak right here. Randall's right here. Went for a nice paddle earlier. That was a lot of fun. It's a good time. As you can see, it's a little bit of a haul getting it down there to the water. All right, our friend Brian got his tent right here. This is one of the Ozark Trail 6-person Insta tents. Very nice tent, but what he has in here is this, I believe it's Teton, and it's like a damn twin size bed. It's a heavy rated cot and a mattress, and it is very comfortable. It's like staying at a hotel. You can see that tent right there. Nice. Come over here and we have Billy's son, his tent, just one of the Magellan tents, a little 3-person tent. Has the little rain fly on there, probably for a little more privacy. And he's got a cot in there, kind of like a military style cot. Over here, this is like their section of camp, but we're all kind of hanging out over at ours, where Randall and I are. But again, another great view. But here is the surprise, gang. Look at that. Y'all ever seen one of these? This is one of those Napier truck tents right here. It's got this awning right there. This was the nightmare that we were putting together last night. Just, I'm sure if you do it a few times, you get used to it. But then he also has one of those mattresses that fit, you know, you got the wheel well cutouts and everything. So pretty comfy little setup here. Probably regretting not having a step to get up and down. Find that a little challenging here, but I think there we go. There's the name of the tent. You can see it right there, Napier. Good looking tent and awning. All right, gang, we'll see you in a bit. So, just left the facilities here. I'm gonna turn around so you can see them right over there. Zoom in a little bit. Pretty nice. You got men's and women's restrooms on this side. On the other side, you have a couple shower bays. I think there's like 4. A lot of different variety of sites out here. You can see there's people here, but it's not too busy. All of them have this nice cover and a fire ring. Again, they're all set up for power. You kind of see the power box in front of that tree right there. All right, so you have plenty of parking for your RV. You can still do tent camping all around here. Again, just kind of pick your poison on what type of camping you like. I believe the sites are about 30 a night, something like that. We're just walking back down here, taking the loop around. I want to say there's about 100 different sites out here at Mill Creek Park. So, I don't want to invade on some of these other campers here, but I do want you to see part of the lake, even though you saw some of it while we were out paddling. Here you go. A lot of people like bringing their boats out here. Got one right here on the other side of this tree with this camper. Right there. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Zoom y'all in, and this is a huge lake out here. Pretty primo spot. All right, gang. Well, let's see. Let's check off the list. We woke up. We woke up in good time this morning. We've had coffee. Went for a paddle, which was, well, you'll be, if you've made it this far,
You've seen the paddle?
You've seen the challenges there. It was nice. The water was cold, but it felt good when you're out there in the lake. We basically paddled around the park. Essentially, we paddled to where we stayed last time.
Yes.
Which you think that's not that far? It was far enough.
It was a haul.
It was over an hour there, and about the same back. So
Around one RV park, it takes an hour to get around it in a kayak.
But it was a good time. Then we came back, compliments of Billy and Brian. We had bacon cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, those are terrific.
That just hit the spot. We've been rehydrating. I think we both had another coffee drink just to kind of keep the pace because we were up early. And what we won't be doing tonight is going too crazy on the whiskey.
Negative ghost
Yeah,
pattern. That pattern is definitely full.
Yeah. But we are going to have a little afternoon beer. You know why? Because we're camping, and we can. I've got myself just a regular old ice cold Lone Star.
And just a Miller Lite.
Tough to beat them when they're just cold, sitting in the cooler all day.
Been sitting in ice for 2 days.
Yeah. You got some color today out on that water. You got some color.
Your neck did too.
Yeah, I had that. I'm embracing my redneck. Is what I'm doing there. So, cheers, gang. Yeah, somebody's picking up the smallest thing in the world over there. It wasn't Johnny Depp. That's all I'm saying. Cheers. Let's get a sip of this. Here, cheers, Randall. There we go. To another great trip.
The 2-day trip is definitely a lot more relaxing than a overnight.
Yeah.
I do kind of, it's not bad, but when you have to wake up the next morning and basically you just undid everything that
Yeah.
you just did, it's a little demoralizing.
It is.
But we got to enjoy all of today, which
Yeah.
is nice.
You know, we didn't sleep in. We didn't do any of that. We
No, we were up at daylight
Yeah.
for some weird reason.
yeah. And just again, that is the nice part about the 2-day. There's not the like tomorrow. I think everyone's going to be probably ready to roll out by, I'm guessing 10, thereabouts. You know, we'll probably all get up in good time, have the coffee, start striking camp, and
We'd like to sleep in a little bit later tomorrow for some reason. I like that.
yeah, we'll see. I usually can't. Like, well, and so where I'm going to turn this a little bit. So where Randall's tent is, right there next to him, that sun is like a laser beam right into his door.
Yeah, it just comes up.
right,
I was
right
like, my
there.
tent's on fire.
And we turn a little bit more. You can see my tent over there. Now I have my door facing the water, which is kind of nice. That was a nice wake up this morning. Seeing that was pretty awesome. Because I woke up probably 30 minutes before sunrise. And was that dawn? Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, it was. Because it was still before 7 o'clock when I woke up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, gang, we're gonna enjoy these beers, kind of sit around camp. Got another person drinking a Lone Star here. We're gonna
Cheers.
cheers, sir. I think at 3 o'clock we get the fire ready for chow.
Yeah, we definitely, we don't need to do that again tonight.
Yeah. Well, it took a while to get the coals ready and everything, and we're doing since we just like less than 2 hours ago we had burgers, so you know I'm not overly hungry right now.
I'm not even close to
Yeah. I've even gone for a walk. I walked around the place. That was a nice little walk. Shit, we've probably put in a couple miles today. Just you good?
I want to look at these steaks.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got the steaks. So, of course, it's a handful of people here. Lots of kids, lots of families. We are probably the rowdiest bunch, and I wouldn't even say we're all that rowdy. We're just having a good old time. But you know, as far as the restroom facilities, they're a little bit of a hike. Probably, I don't know. A quarter of a mile might be a stretch. It's probably more like.
It's a ways.
It's yes. I'll tell you, after we got in from kayaking, it seemed like forever because I had to go. But you know, making that walk and then just walking around camp. So I guarantee
Should have got a shot of you coming back from the restroom.
Yeah.
You still had his damn life jacket on. That
Yeah.
means you got to go.
that's. I'm telling you, we got out of the water, got over there, you know, and then I'm old, so I'm peeing for like 5 minutes already. Like it just. Someone came in. Did someone leave the water on? No, still. But it has been a good camp. Randall, you always seem to find the good spots, and damn it, this is though we've been to this park before, I enjoy this spot just as much as I enjoy the other one.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I've spent a lot of years camping all over this part of Texas. So
Yeah.
I've got just about all of them figured out.
Ratcliffe, that I think Ratcliffe might be our Texas meetup next year.
Yeah, it's really, especially at this time of year, it's just dead.
Yeah, nobody there. Good lake for paddling. The weather was really kind of the factor for us taking kayaks this time around too. If it would have been shitty, rough,
Rain.
windy, raining, or super cold, the kayaks wouldn't have gone. We probably would have brought a shit ton more firewood, but you know, hell.
Right. Well, we still got a bunch.
We still got a bunch. So, gang, we're going to enjoy some beers. We'll probably catch you, get some film during chow.
Yeah.
So, see you later. All right, gang. Night 2, Texas meetup. What do we got? Well, we got brisket stuffed, bacon wrapped jalapenos, also called Texas Twinkies. We got some golden potatoes seasoned right there, cooking. This is round one, probably 15 minutes out. We're gonna flip these in 5 and start having jalapenos before we throw on the next. Stay tuned. All right, gang, we got a couple jalapenos for everybody. We got some potatoes and sausage on there before we cook up some steaks. Round one.
Do they even do those anymore?
We're trying to get a fire like mainly over here. We're trying to keep it within the midst of the ring. And Randall has about 30 pieces of wood inside that motherfucker right there. You can probably see it up there in Maine.
Eat shit mainly.
Good morning. Well, it is day 3, Sunday, November 16th. Didn't film the sunrise this morning because I was still sleeping. It was pretty nice. Nice second night of sleep. I mean, I kind of stirred and saw a little bit of it, but just made some coffee. I didn't film that because y'all saw that yesterday. It's the same thing. Same thing. I just roll with the... if you haven't had it yet, if you kind of like coffee and cream or whatever, the Copico. And then because it's a little sweet, just get yourself a little instant Folgers or Nescafe or whatever. It kind of makes it a little bit better. And then of course the fuel. I just had, this is the Coleman one. I think they make a couple different types. Yeah, there's a couple different brands out there. The stove, Amazon, Walmart, wherever, about $15, and I've had this for a couple years. Use it every single time I camp, and I've not had any issues. So don't let someone tell you that you need to get one of these that's like $50 fucking dollars, because you don't. They work just fine. I've also got the entire Pathfinder cook set, which I use, and it's in this little pouch right here. Y'all have seen that before. It works really well. That's who woke me up, if you want to be honest. Yeah, the crows are out here cawing. We're just kind of getting a slow start. I think the mission's probably to start striking camp in about an hour, something like that. We some of us have already started. The nice thing about not having a cot is that it took me about a minute to pack up my inside of my tent. The bad side about not having a cot is my everything hurts. So it's all right. It's a nice morning though. If it rained today, I wouldn't be surprised though. It's looking like it could.
Pretty gloomy.
Yeah. But if it can hold out, I mean, I do see blue skies underneath or behind the clouds there, but we're going to get a couple sips of coffee here. Dinner was a change-up last night. We didn't end up cooking steaks. We had the jalapenos. We attempted some potatoes. They just didn't get cooked. The fire wasn't roaring enough, and then we threw on some sausage links, and that was it. Everyone was pretty full after that. No sense in cooking up a bunch of food to give to the raccoons and crows and everything. So, all right, gang, we'll catch up with you here in a minute after these bees leave me alone, and we'll catch you later. All right. Well, this is a wrap. The first annual Texas meetup with Randall's Little Adventures and ACR Protect over here in Brooklyn, Texas at Mill Creek Park. It was a win.
It turned out to be a really great weekend.
It was a win. Again, thank you, Randall, for always picking out a great spot. Thanks to those that are literally standing right over there that joined us. And we hope that next year we see more of you out here with us, because it was a good time. It was a great time.
Absolutely.
The weather has held out. It looks like it's going to rain.
Well, that rain is definitely incoming, but it pushed far enough out that we dodged the bullet on that.
But it was a good trip, a good time. Some good campfires, some good beer, some good grub, kayaking. I mean, it's like everything.
Yes.
Everything I enjoy doing. It's pretty awesome. So Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for hanging out. If you have not subbed to Randall's Little Adventures, go do that. There'll be a link in the description so you can check it out. Until next time, we will catch you later. We'll see you.